And I'm live. Well, I think I need a little more light. No, that looks good. Fuck it. What's up, the three of you that are here, especially if you're here on purpose? Hope everybody's having a great week so far. I've been having an insanely busy last 2 weeks. I've been trying to catch a cow for the last 3 days. Fun times. What's up, Terry? Gia, how you doing? Glad to see you here. I almost didn't get to do the live stream this week, or I would have had to do it from the hospital. I almost got ran over by a cow. She decided she didn't want to be on the trailer. Oh yeah. I love this shirt. Speaking of shirts, Gia, my coffee cup's a little full. I have your shirt right here. I've been crazy busy. I haven't had a chance to mail it, but I will get it mailed to you. I didn't wear it, so it don't smell like me, so you don't have to worry. It's clean. Oh, stand up and show the shirt? I don't got to stand up. I can just lift it up. That's one of the best band logos ever. Not that Guns N' Roses is that great, but this shirt is badass. I've always liked the logo. I like the logo longer than I've liked Guns N' Roses. It took almost 2 years for them to grow on me. I didn't really care for them at first. Hey, Brandy, what is up? Glad you can make it. I'm saving I actually kind of already told my cow story. But I'll tell it again. Found a cool rock today. I know, nobody cares. It's a rock. I care. I got to get it cleaned up and inspect it more. Yeah, we had a great live stream last Saturday, and guess what? We might have one this Saturday. If I can get the cow caught. Yeah, last Saturday was really cool. That was a really good one. I mean, I enjoy these, but that was just, it was different. Had a different vibe to it, but it was cool. Everybody talked the whole time. I wish this thing wouldn't change colors like that. It messes me up. I guess if I was smart, I'd like put something on my green screen so it looked like I was somewhere cool. I almost fell asleep waiting for the cow today. Man, it was nice and cool early this morning. Had a nice cool breeze. That dumb bitch wouldn't come back yet. She'll be back. She comes back, but now she's really scared because of me running her on the trailer. My mom didn't realize the only thing that keeps cows from jumping the fence is the fact that they don't know they can jump the fence until they get scared. She almost mowed me down and cleared the fence. Fun times. I had a TikTok one. My mean jokes are doing really well on TikTok, especially the last one I told. It's the same jokes I'm telling on YouTube as well. The ones that are listed mean. Today's is going to be a pretty good one. While I was waiting for to go live, I went and shot 2 TikToks. I liked it too. Seemed like some people didn't, but I thought it was pretty funny. That's good, Gia. That is exactly what I want. I don't know the Hobbit soundtrack. I mean, I can think I kind of do, but I can usually relate it if I see something Hobbit related. I never got into The Hobbit or The Lord of the Rings. I tried really hard because all my friends love that shit. I couldn't do it. I think one of the best comments I got on that last mean joke on TikTok was a girl said that she called her parents and told it to them, and they both laughed. I thought that was pretty dope. Anyway, Bob, I have been busier than a three-balled tomcat in a room full of cats that are in heat. I have not had a chance to breathe and do shit. It took all I could do to shoot the 3 videos yesterday. Which is why, I mean, I have to release something, so that's why I've been making sure I release at least a few shorts, which are doing better than most of them are doing better than my main videos. But it's just work. And since that cow got away, try to catch a cow, try to catch a cow, try to catch a cow. I spent 2 days trying to get them loaded up. Yeah, Gia, I totally understand. I've got one, Terry. I have one scheduled. I think it's yours. Sleepy Hollow. Or is that the one you had me react to last week? No, I think I've just deleted that. Sleepy Hollows, and you're the only person that's been asking me to do Peep. So, all right, so that has to be yours. So it's already on the list. So I guess you could say yes, it's full, and no, I'm not currently taking them. But it's going to be up next week. I mean, if I get a chance, I'll shoot it tomorrow. If I get a chance. It all depends on this damn cow. It's weird. It's not here today, but I am sweating my ass off. Yeah, Steven Seagal got really fat really quick. Weird what money will do to you. However, he could still kick your ass. And my ass, and his ass, and his ass. He's the real deal. He's not one of those phony dudes that just learns the moves. He's the real deal, trained in the Orient and everything. But I think he let success get to him. Because there for a whole second, he was hot with the movies. And then he just started, oh, a script? 2 lines? Okay. I get to beat people up? I'll be in it. I sure pissed Bandmate fans off. Oh, for sure. Gia, everywhere. Everybody knows I love t-shirts. So people will see them online. They'll be somewhere. I mean, it's crazy, but some of them I find, some of them I buy, but I have a lot of people send me t-shirts or bring me t-shirts when they go places. They see one and they go, I just knew you would love this one. Yes, I would. That's the only merch I have right now is the t-shirts. And the reason I only have the t-shirt, well, I make these. I make a smaller version and I make this one. I drink a lot of water, so I use the big one. But I'm trying to find a new t-shirt person. I had this batch of t-shirts run. They were selling well, but then a lot of them were screwed up. Oh, Brandy, absolutely not. If I see a dope t-shirt on eBay that I like, I will definitely order that. Oh, are you mean like a coffee mug like this? Or one of these small things like this? I mean, a smaller version of this. I went too fast. Were you saying yeah to the coffee cup? I got to get a new charm too. My charm broke. So a mug like that. I got to see. I know I can make them at work. I've never made one, and we haven't used the machine in a long time. but I'll see what I can do. If I can make one, I'll let you know. Or if I find a company that'll do it cheap enough. Oh, back to the t-shirt thing. So I had this lady do my t-shirts and she messed a bunch of them up, which is why I've been giving them away to as gifts because it's not that they're screwed up too bad. Good. Oh, I still go to Goodwill. Uh, I don't like going to Goodwill because our Goodwill here is a bunch of greedy dickheads. I don't like it at all. And they've started selling a lot of new stuff, which is definitely screwing people over. But yeah, I still go. That's the number one reason I go to Goodwill is t-shirts and jeans to wear to work because I cannot stand buying new jeans and having them wear them to work and mess them up. But yeah, absolutely. I have no problem. Goodwill, eBay, no problem at all. You couldn't. That's cool, Brandy. Um, some of them are minimal, and then some of them are pretty. It pissed me off. You know, I paid all the money, uh, but it kind of sucked. But nobody's bitch so far. When I send them to them, they're usually cool with them. Everybody's been happy. I totally understand being too broke. Um, uh, I always when you all know I make custom writing pens. I haven't done it in a while, but um, usually if I mess one up or there's a flaw in it, I'll destroy it because I don't want anybody. That's how I built my reputation selling good stuff. But every now and then somebody see when I was going to destroy and they go, "Oh, don't destroy it. Let me buy it." I sold a girl one that had a flaw in it. I hid the flaw under the clip, and I'll be damned if she didn't go look at it and go, "Oh no, you need to fix that." Oh no, I sold you a pen with a flaw and told you it had a flaw on it. Brandy, that I hate that. That's one thing me and my wife are really. Yeah, I'm really weird about that too, G. I'm very cautious on who I order from. Me and my wife are very weird about. Well, not her. It's more so me. We never wear the same shirt. We don't even wear the same color shirt. No, me, Gary, and Brandy don't even know each other in real life. I live in Texas. They do not. I even get aggravated when I'm at work at my other job because they used to give us t-shirts. There's still some floating around. If other people wear the same shirt I do on the same day, I can't stand that. I went to pick my granddaughter up from school one day. I was wearing a Johnny Cash t-shirt, and I'll be damned if one of the moms didn't wear the exact same shirt. That's where I thought you were at. I didn't want to say that and then be wrong. I knew you were in the UK, but I wasn't 100% what town or whatever y'all call them. I've always wanted to come to London. I still want to come to London. And I think I'll take a taxi, and when we do the thing, I'll point. Look, kids, Big Ben, Parliament. About 15, 20 miles. That was from Vacation. I loved, or European Vacation. I love that movie. I just like to see everything. I got 7 people in here, and 3 of you are talking. I appreciate that. I know one person said that they come and keep us on in the background and just listen. Definitely not recommend go to London like ATM. I oh, I'm sure. You know, uh, I had somebody make a comment about me the other day, uh, and they were saying how us Americans, I'm not the typical American. I don't think the way that they indicated I think. I actually felt bad when the Queen died. I'm not one of those Americans that's trying to cling on to everything, but the history of it itself, how long she reigned and all that, um, that was kind of bad. Oh, I'm sure, you know, everything moves on. You can't just stop, but uh, I would think anybody with any feelings would have felt something. Uh, but you know, I didn't like fall down and cry like ah, but because I know some people that are like way into the royal family, like as if they lived there, and they don't. They've never been out of the town we live in. Oh, I forgot y'all can hear that. I don't know, is the coffee making me sweat or what the hell? But I'm sweating pretty good. I got it. Ceiling fan on, the AC's on. I also have an ass light of lights on. Coffee's good. All right, I ran off 4 people. Outstanding. Well, that camera, I can see dust on my shirt. That's weird. Oh, took my granddaughter. I don't know if oh, I did. I might have said this in a chat last week. We went. It's called magnet fishing, or we were going to go magnet fishing. We actually went to the lake or lake slash river where we normally go. But the drought was so bad this year, the docks we normally stand on were actually on ground. They were sitting on ground, and it was so steep we couldn't even walk down the ramps to them. I've never seen it that low. It's crazy. This year's drought was bad, really, really bad. This coffee is good. I don't think I've ever had a shirt anything about coffee. Got some nasty shirts. There's some shirts that I actually have that are so bad that I don't actually wear out in public. But I do. I love coffee. I'm working on getting it to where I drink it black because I'm diabetic. I don't put sugar in it, but I still put some creamer in it. So I'm gradually reducing the creamer. I've only drank black coffee once. And that's when I lived in Germany. The girl next door invited me over for coffee and cake, and I didn't know how to ask for creamer or sugar in German. So I sucked that shit down black. Ugh. I, I've only done it that one time. It's something about the taste. I can't drink unsweetened tea either. Yeah, I've never been keen on it either, but uh, it'll help my glucose get down. That makes sense, Terry. I mean, I love the smell of coffee, but you know, if you don't eat meat for a long time, I spent like a year as a vegetarian. If you don't eat meat for a long time, you realize how bad it stinks. Horrible. My wife drinks the frappuccinos. She gets venti cafe vanilla with 2 extra pumps of frap roast and an affogato shot. That shit's powerful. What is up, DC? Yeah, my granddaughter loves the cookies and the cake pops. She eats cake pops more often, but every now and then she'll go through a cookie phase and wants cookies. Hopefully my water will cool me off, man. I'm hot. I don't drink either. Yeah, back in the day, I remember some gas stations that had some just dope ass cookies, some off the wall brand that they were just so moist and just outstanding. But DC, I don't drink. The only reason I go to Starbucks is for my wife. I don't drink Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. I'm not really stuck on one type of cookie, especially homemade. Oh yeah, Starbucks is definitely overrated and overpriced. I just wish I'd been smart like Duff McKagan from the bassist of Guns N' Roses, invested in on the ground floor. The dude's super smart. Don't ever think rock stars are stupid. He doesn't need Guns N' Roses. He does it because he likes doing it. That dude's crazy rich. He made 3 major investments with Guns N' Roses money early in their careers. He also has a master's degree in uh, Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts is a donut shop, but they've become pretty famous for their coffee. I guess milking the Starbucks thing or latching on to the Starbucks thing. Um, I don't know what the hell I was saying. Oh well. Moving on. Oh, yeah, that fits right in there. I did too, Brandy, when I was eating donuts and shit. I definitely preferred Krispy Kreme over Dunkin' Donuts for sure. I'm actually kind of picky about donuts, uh, mostly with the softness of them. Um, I can eat regular donuts. I prefer filled donuts. I think they're called Long Johns or some shit like that. That's why everything that tastes good is bad for you. Well, not everything. There's something I like that's not bad for you. What is my favorite food from all over the world? Okay. I love, I'm going to say Asian food, but you know what I mean? That and I'm going to say it's got to be Tex-Mex, because there is a difference between Tex-Mex and Mexican food. But fajitas, I can eat morning, noon, and night, 7 days a week, and never get tired of them. That is my all-time favorite. Yes, like Chinese food. Yes. Oh, yeah, we have sloppy joes, and they're dope if they're made correctly. Uh, it's very good if it's made correctly. If you have somebody that just dumps the mix out of a packet, it's probably going to suck. Has a little tanginess to it, I guess. I don't really like the flavor of it. My wife adds a little bit of sugar to it, helps cut that acidity in it. She does that with spaghetti sauce and everything else too. So it's outstanding. When you don't have that, you don't get that burp afterwards. Like, but yes, I love Chinese food. Sushi is one of my all-time favorites. Um, yeah, I think Hooters is overrated, but I'm not a boob guy, so yeah, I know a lot of people that like that. Brandy, I'm not a big. I mostly only eat chicken, occasionally pork. Um, Once in a blue moon, I will eat a steak, but it's not very often. It's very, very rare. And my steak has to be medium rare. I don't want it still mooing when it gets stuck, but people that eat them well done, you're cooking all the flavor out of it, and it kind of sucks. But to each their own. And I always tell people if you got to put some sort of barbecue sauce on your steak, it's already messed up. So you're just covering it up. That's what steak sauce was invented for. Was to hide the meat that was spoiling, hide the flavor of it. No, I do not eat McDonald's. If we're on a road trip and I have no choice, I will eat the chicken McNuggets and fries, but that is it. I do not eat McDonald's. There's almost no fast food I eat. Except some of the chicken places will eat that. We have some local restaurants here that burger places. I eat from them because they're making it as small mom and pops places. So they're hand making them there. It's not that frozen processed garbage shit that you're getting from McDonald's and Burger King and all those places. But no, I am not a McDonald's dude. I highly discourage anybody from eating McDonald's. I don't know if they still do, but they used to warn employees in the employee handbook not to eat too much of that shit they're selling. I like a lot of German food. I love bratwurst that you get from the bratwurst stands in Germany. A little German mustard on them. I've had a few things from other countries that I really like. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. But mostly, bar none, I prefer my wife's cooking over everything. She's a phenomenal cook. Oh, my mother-in-law makes, speaking of Polish, makes pierogies, and man, and what's that other thing? Roulatin. I think it's roulatin. Man, that's the shit. Done. Hang on a minute. Is that Zach? And no, that was not my halfway break. My wife just walked by, and I thought I heard my son's voice on the phone. We haven't talked to him. He started a new job, so we haven't talked to him in a couple of weeks. So I had to make sure and tell him I said hi. He lives about 60 miles from us, but he just started a new job in management. He's been super crazy busy. So, and we were literally just talking about it last night. We hadn't heard from him in a while, and he called. So she's talking to him. So yeah, it was nothing important. I mean, it was important to me, but not like the cops were kicking in the door. I'm surprised the cops haven't kicked in my door, since I had a different opinion from most of the Bandmate fans that did not like my last reaction. I'm wrong for having my own opinion. I should be arrested, drug out of my house, and quartered. Oh, it is. It's everything to me. Everything. One of the radio station I listened to when we never, ever, never, ever. This radio station I listen to in the mornings, some people can listen to it on iHeartRadio because I'm on it almost every day. They'll play a clip from me. What's a good age to have kids? About 27. Right after you start, live your life up for the first 25, 27 years, then start considering that. Have them too young, it's a huge mistake. I mean, for me, in my opinion, it's a huge mistake because you're still a kid yourself. That's my advice. Now, granted, I was 27, which means my wife was 22, but I think we did good. But I don't think I could have done prior to that. I mean, I was just too wild. That's exactly right, Brandy. Hey, Gia, that's cool. Yeah, that shit's crazy, dude. When my son was in high school and he was in the band and we go to the football games just to watch him, in the band, all them babies walking around with babies, that shit was crazy, man. I mean, I did a whole bunch of girls. I'm not gonna say how young I started, but never had any kids till I got my wife. She's the only 2 that I've had them with. My pull-out game was dope because I didn't want no kids. I mean, I wanted kids, but not at that time. Especially at 17, I spent 2 years addicted to meth. That's not a good time to have kids. Too young and being an addict, not good. It's worked every time for me. I'm not gonna say my numbers because 'cause it'll sound like I'm bragging. My wife was made well aware before we started dating. I assure you. Oh, that happens here too, Brandy. Um, I have an idea that was put a stop to that shit, but nope. The puppy mill just keeps on grinding them out, and they keep getting all them benefits. Yeah, it's become an occupation here. We had hit a point, um, long story, but it was a low point when in our marriage where I was selling everything we had just to pay the bills. My wife went to get on food stamps to give us a little help. I'm not exaggerating. They prorated it for that month and said that they would give her $12. And she said, y'all can keep that. We'll figure out a way. $12 ain't gonna buy shit. But let somebody go in there and know all the rules, what to say. They get everything. And when you see them abusing it, like buying their friends and family shit, you're not allowed to report it. And here in the state of Texas, they're allowed to buy some of them. It's kind of weird how it works, but some of them can buy beer and cigarettes with their. Now they get it's called a Lone Star card. Instead of food stamps, like back in the day, they get this debit card, so to speak. And if their debit card will not buy beer and cigarettes, they can pay for their groceries, get cash back, and then pay for the beer and cigarettes. And you're not allowed to report them. It's insane. Having kids too early is worse than sin. Mm, I don't know if I can do it from there. I don't even get good cell phone reception there. And the weird thing is, my mom has a cell phone tower on her property with AT&T. I mean, it's not they're not the main one. It's a Sprint cell phone tower, but Sprint rents it out to 2 other phone companies. But I'm on AT&T and I can't get a decent signal out there. Kind of pisses me off. I'm like, there's a damn cell phone tower right there. The only place I get really good reception is when I go stand out at their flagpole or her flagpole. I get good reception there, but nowhere else on the property. It's kind of sketchy. I can't even check my YouTube stuff out there because it tells me no internet connection. Yeah, I'm not on internet, jackass. Oh, dude, it was so close. My wife froze. She got scared because I was literally right in front of it. And the secret, if a cow is charging you, is don't move too soon. Because if you move too soon, they'll dodge over and get you. So you have to time it just right and then twist out of the way. So I literally just sidestepped and she ran right past me and jumped the fence. But we're in such close quarters that it could have easily been bad. And that's not even the best one. We had some wild cows long time ago. Yes, exactly like a bullfighter. Exactly. It's all in the timing. Or rodeo clowns. They've got that timing down. If you telegraph which way you're going, they will come after you. Um, uh, way back, my dad, when he first started getting sick, he had two wild cows that he had forever. And I took a bunch of my buddies out there who know nothing. All of them are city boys and know nothing about cows. Here's a hint for you: if a cow squares off on you, if it pisses, it's about to charge you. I made all sorts of loud noise. That's how I got them almost completely on the trailer when the one realized what was going on. She literally turned around. They're like this. This one's going up. All I gotta do is get her back feet on and we'll slam the gate shut. This one turned around and jumped, tried to jump over her, but pushed her off, landed, ran at me. I sidestepped and she jumped the fence. But yes, loud noise will chase them off, but they do eventually, if you corner a cow, I don't care if it's a dairy cow, whatever, they do have a breaking point where they will snap. So if you're squared off with a, oh yeah, we used to. No, no horses. Horses are, that's a lot of money. I mean, cows can be a lot of money. There's a lot required. You need to keep your horse healthy. It's a lot more expensive than a cow. So no, goats are a pain in the ass. Sheep are kind of pointless to me. We used to have some chickens. That gets to be a pain in the ass. Um, no pigs. I agree, Brandy. Those fainting ghosts are funny as shit. I agree, Brandy. There is something oddly satisfying about that. I don't know what it is. No, not basically. That's all it is. Just cows. But back to the story about the wild cows. If a cow squares off on you, if it pisses, it's fixing to charge. I don't know why they do that, but they'll piss right before they charge you. I've been charged that many times. I have a friend, him and his father have a much bigger place and a lot more cows. They have an open top trailer that has a few bars to go, so they can put a tarp over it. But what he does is pisses the cows off so they chase him. He will literally run on the trailer, jump up, grab the bars, and swing up out of the way, and then they slam the gate shut. I'm not doing that shit. Because with my luck, I trip, fall, get run over. Normally I just lure them on, but these two, they weren't having none of that. So I finally got pissed off, decided to chase them on, which they got pissed off and decided they weren't going. So here we are. One of my all-time favorite things to do is mow pasture. I love driving a tractor. I learned how to drive a tractor when I was 12 years old. I love it. You can't tell when a male or female. Male has a big old dick instead of balls. Not hard to tell. Hey, Gary, what's up, buddy? Oh, I bet. Well, I don't corner it in the oven. I kind of place it center. And actually, we do more grilling than oven. It's we rarely kick up the oven here. Um, and it don't matter. Winter, my wife out there like a champ. She grills much better than me. All right. Glad you made it, Gary. Thank you for not being mean about my, I guess, less than desirable reaction to Bandmaid today or yesterday. I seem to have upset some people. I must be dumb or tired. Something I find really weird about my reactions, especially to a band that I like Bandmaid. I don't want to say anything bad or negative of one person put it. I didn't think I said anything negative, but yes, I'm just honest. But if it's a band I really like, why would I want to say anything bad? And then people telling me, well, if you listen to it enough, you'll start to like it. Um, Gary, there's a lot of you that are amazing, and it's okay for us to disagree or have different opinions. I don't get mad when you think differently than me, but there's some people that just I've got to be dumb or tired, mad. I don't know what I'm talking about. Have y'all noticed I haven't dropped an F bomb yet? I'm so proud of myself. I didn't monetize this video because or this stream because last week I dropped a whole bunch of them. Well, thank you, Gia. Um, but it's okay to have different opinion. And something I find ironic is some people that don't like my opinion of their song that they like will shit on me for my opinion. Wait, so you didn't like my opinion, but you're giving me your opinion. And then if I don't like your opinion, you get mad. That's weird. But I think the thing is a lot of people come to reactions and they want to hear their opinion coming out of the reactor's face. And then when they don't, well, there must be something wrong with the reactor. Yep. I'm supposed to be going to see them in 2 weeks. I had the tickets. I think it's 2 weeks. I'm looking at my wallet now. October 21st. I thought about selling my tickets. Then that really gives people something to be mad about. How dare you? Um, yeah, the I don't know what it is about the new one. I mean, as far as Bandmate goes, I like the music. It's not that I don't like it. You would have thought I said I didn't like it the way some people acted. Since my granddaughter ain't here, I can tell y'all something that I think is cool. One of my all-time favorite movies. I love going to the theater to see it. Is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. My kids grew up watching the Rocky Horror Picture Show. My granddaughter has grown up, and she's always wanted to see it live. She doesn't know this yet, but me, her, and my daughter, her mom, are going to see it in 3 weeks. Bye, Terry. Peace. Knock that. You can do it. Kick that exam's ass. Study hard, pass it, and then dump the information you don't want. That's what I did in college. I kept the shit I wanted, but dumped the shit I didn't want. So we're going to go see the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but she doesn't know that yet. So I can't wait to see how excited she's going to be. I had an ingrown hair on my face, in case y'all were wondering. My granddaughter keeps pointing it out. You got something on your face. As I can tell, my razor gets dull. I have to use sharp razor because I go against the grain. I don't go with the grain because the shit just grows back faster. Oh man, I love the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I know it. Everything to say. I don't know how this is going to go, but yeah, Tim Curry. Yeah, I can't watch the um I can't I've tried. I can't watch the stage productions. But the film version, I love it. I used to be the character Frankenfurter, the character. So we'd stand in front of the theater and act it all out. Except the blow jar part, I don't do that. That part, I just stand there and look around. Oh yeah, and history repeats itself anyways. But with all these dumbasses that are trying to erase history and not pay attention to history, it's going to get worse. I'm a huge history nerd, even if it's shit I'm not interested in. I mean, I always look at even time periods that I'm not interested in. The 1800s is my favorite period, but I look at all sorts of shit. I always feel weird sitting here waiting for a comment to pop up, just kind of looking. I guess it's better than me going, oh, yeah, absolutely. Hey, Bob, Could you have still called yourself a stand-up comedian if you were in a wheelchair? Yes, I could. It wouldn't make sense, but I could. I'd be more of a rolling comedian. Absolutely, Brandy. I hated history. I was like, how stupid. And in 8th grade, my football coach was my history teacher. But that dude, when he taught history, you got excited. You know, they didn't suffer a great, and I'm quoting him verbatim. They didn't suffer a great defeat. They got their asses kicked. I mean, he put so much passion into it that you couldn't help but go, holy shit. And then when I was in college and I had to take Brit Lit 1 and 2 in the same semester, they could not have been more opposite. Brit Lit 1 was some young first year professor at the school. He had been a high school football coach. But man, when he taught Brit Lit, I'm like, that's not the story I read, dude. What you're saying is amazing. That story sucked. And then when I immediately, I had classes back to back. When I left Brit Lit 1, I go to Brit Lit 2. And Brit Lit 2 was taught by a teacher who probably was there when the books were originally written. And he talked in a monotone voice. And, almost like, what's his name in Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Bueller. That's weird, Gia. Um, I don't I don't know why. I think Gary had that problem last week. I don't know why they're doing that. I think it's the AI is just messing up somehow. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, oh, shit, shit, shit. Um, it grayed out the comment. Red mark next to some of your comments. Um, that's weird. Oh, I agree, Brandy. Most of them really do suck. Um, Gee, I just saw your email. I literally just now saw it. I will respond to you tonight when I get a chance. But sorry to hear that. Breaking news. Oh, in a historic move, Biden is going to pardon those with federal convictions for possessing marijuana. They shouldn't be in prison anyways for marijuana. And I'm not even a pothead. Oh, yeah, I didn't even get to finish reading. I just saw the top of it and I was like, oh, shit. I figured that's why you weren't there last week, or here last week. Shit. Yeah, I tried in broadening my horizons. I tried to read Shakespeare because I like a lot of the Shakespearean stories. I think the main problem with reading Shakespeare for me is the footnotes, having to go back and forth. I lose interest really quick if I can't get a rhythm going when I'm reading. So if I have to keep looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up, I don't like that shit. I would rather it just be the story, and then if I come to something I don't understand, if I pause and look it up, that's different. But having it there with the number to tell you the footnote to look at, I don't like that. But I do like a lot of the classics. I do not, I don't know how he became an American classic. Shit, what's his name? The Old Man in the Sea. I'll try to remember the oldest book that I've read that I actually enjoyed. Hemingway. That dude sucked balls, man. When I took American Lit and we had to do a report on, not a book report, but we had to read The Old Man and the Sea, which oh man, I hate that book. What a piece of shit. Um, wow, there's a lot of breaking news happening right now. Oh, whatever. Biden's not fighting nobody. He's a tard. Um, but I was the only person, everybody was trying to earn brownie points. The teacher was impressed with the fact that I went against the norm. I did not like Hemingway at all. So I don't know how the hell he became a great American writer. Great American writer. I love Edgar Allan Poe. Absolutely. Love him. Well, Gary, that might not happen because most of us are old enough. I haven't seen DC commenting in a little bit. He's the youngest person that comes here. Uh, but a lot of times he'll just sit there and listen. I like Poe and what's his name? The dude who wrote the Scarlet Letter. Um, and I know it's because I'm on camera and I'm trying to look stupid. Not trying to look stupid, but I'm going to look stupid because I can't think of his damn name. Um, uh, I can't think of his name. Yeah. Oh, I enjoy reading books. I I've enjoyed reading books since we moved to Germany. I started reading a lot then. One of my favorite authors, I like westerns. I used to love Louis L'Amour. Uh, oh, yeah. Absolutely. Something you can hold in your hand. I got a small book or a short book. um, but I always loved reading Louis L'Amour books because of how historically accurate they were. And then I kept seeing these books by an author named Hawthorne. That was it. I had the Thorn part, but I was like, there's more to it. Yes, Hawthorne. I like his writing. Um, but I kept seeing these books by an author named Ralph Compton, and his books all said, if you like Louis L'Amour, you'll love Ralph Compton. So I finally bought one, and man, I dove so deep into his books because all of his books take place in the area where I live. Well, not all of them. There's the first series that I read. Um, yeah, yeah, you got to watch the end of that chapter. The ending will just pop out at you. um, but I know the guy knows the area because he talks about a town about 20 miles from here, and the hotel that the main character stayed in is still there to this day. So that's dope reading that because I know all the places he's talking about. I loved his books up until he died. And then the book company had a ghostwriter carry on the books under his name. Actually, a couple of ghostwriters. Um, I don't know that I've read it. I could be wrong. I don't think so. Um, but when the ghostwriter took over, he like changed names of main characters. Just I almost dropped an F bomb. Screwed up the whole story, which pissed me off. I wrote the book company about it. Not that they gave a shit. Um, but yeah, I could always tell when a ghostwriter write the book, it didn't have the flow. So I don't enjoy those, but I enjoy the original ones that he wrote. I read those several times. Um, I read a lot of autobiographies and biographies and history books. Um, when I was young, I read a bunch of Star Wars books, but they didn't follow the script that, like, my favorite Star Wars book was Splinter of the Mind's Eye, and it did not play out the way they chose to play out the movies. Um, well, I guess part of it is, well, yeah, part of it is. We'll say part of it is. But Splinter of the Mind's Eye was my favorite Star Wars book. One of my all-time favorite books that was not history or nerdy was a book called Armageddon: A Leap of Faith. Yeah, that's true, Brandy. And Gia, I agree. I have this conversation with people all the time. I know it a lot of people make fun of you for saying that or they say it's cliche, but I had seen the movie Magic. It's one of oh damn it, Anthony Hopkins' very early movies. Um, I loved the movie, but when I read the book, that movie could have been so much better had they stuck to closer what the book is. The Amityville Horror was better. Um, there's a lot of books that I've read. If I read a book before I watch the movie, it usually screws up the movie. I'm better off watching the movie and then reading the book. Because that's what happened with the Amityville Horror. I read the book before I watched the movie, and the movie was quite a letdown after reading the book. Yeah, I read a lot of westerns because that's the time period that I like. A lot of war stuff. Um, yeah. Um, uh, have you ever watched the? I'm super nerdy, so I may be the only person, and it's the era. Have you ever watched the director's cut of Dances with Wolves? They cut so much out of that movie to reduce the amount of time to fit it into what they thought people would watch. I went and bought the as soon as I saw the director's cut, I went and bought it. It answers so many questions because there's so many gaps cut out of the movie to make it fit to what they thought moviegoers would watch. Um, but and I haven't read the book. I should read the book because the director's cut is amazing of Dances with Wolves. Um, I read a lot of serial killer stuff. I watch a lot of serial killer stuff. Oh, Dances with Wolves? Yeah, the director's cut is the best. I think it's almost like an hour longer, but oh my god, it is amazing. Um, my wife's asked me because of my obsession with watching killers, serial killers, and that kind of stuff. Uh, if I was a serial killer, and I was asked her, "Did it matter?" and she said, "Yes." I was like, "But I haven't killed you, so it should be okay." I want to write a book about a serial killer. My daughter told me to stop telling people because somebody's going to steal my idea. Yeah, Brandy, that's true. Yeah. My daughter's told me to watch that. The only problem is my TV watching buddy is my granddaughter, and I have almost zero time when she's not around to watch stuff like when she's in school, uh, to watch shit that I want to watch like that. But I do want to watch it. It's on my list because everybody's been telling me about it. My daughter told me about it. Yeah, see, that's what they did with Dances with Wolves. I'm just not a Lord of the Rings or a Hobbit guy. I can't. I tried. I can't do them. Uh, I, I, I've never been able to do that. That genre, that type of I can't get into it. I tried so hard and I couldn't do it. My friends love that shit. I thought I was missing out on something. I kind of look pompous if I sit like that. That's why I don't do that. Plus, I think my boobs hang up over my shirt or my arms. Sometimes I shoot videos. I think I look extra fat, and I'm like, oh god, I'm not hating on you, Gary. I love you, buddy. Um, I only like even though it's not the first 3, I only like the first 3 Star Wars. I don't like any of the other shit they've done. I can't even watch them. Everybody I know that's seen Bullet Train said they loved it. I haven't seen it yet, but everybody said they loved it. But yeah, they screwed up all of Star Wars got screwed up, so that's kind of a big letdown. I guess because I was a kid when they first started coming out, I liked them. I liked Jaws when it first came out, the original Jaws. Well, I watched it as an adult. I was like, "What the fuck? Oh, what the hell? What the hell?" uh, you could tell how fake that shark was. Uh, I like the I like the Jason Bourne movies a lot. I haven't got bored of them yet. All right, Gia. Peace. I'll email you tonight. Thanks for coming. Uh, I used to like a lot of the like car chase movies, like Bullet, uh, Crazy Mary and Dirty Larry, Gone in 60 Seconds. One of Ron Howard's early movies. Um, when you look at the premise of them, some of them are really stupid. And let me ask y'all, since y'all are around my age, you ever watch any of the spaghetti westerns with Trinity and Bambino? I'm trying to remember their real names. Uh, shit. They did a bunch of them. They're really cheesy spaghetti westerns, but I loved them. Oh, Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. I remember seeing that at the theater. I love that movie, man. Yes, absolutely. Um, where I was going with the westerns that I was just talking about, I can't think of his name. The guy who plays Trinity, his name will come to me. Uh, he played in a movie. It was so stupid, but in the 70s, we went and saw it in the theaters. It was called Mr. Billion or Billionaire, and he had to drive real fast to get from point A to point B in order to get his inheritance. And oh shit, his name was almost there. Uh, I guess later it's kind of like they did a spin on that, which was Brewster's Millions with Richard Pryor, where he had to spend so much money to get his inheritance. Seems like they made a string of shitty movies like that. Hey, we're down to just the three of us. Me, Brandy, and Gary, or Brandy, Gary, and me. I guess is the proper way to say it. Oh yeah, I love those early Clint Eastwood. I actually love most of his westerns. I should say I love most of his movies. Uh, I think Gran Torino was the last Eastwood movie that I watched that I really thoroughly enjoyed. But I grew up watching The Good, the Bad, and Ugly for a few dollars more, fistful of dollars. Um, those uh, those those are just burned into my hard drive. I can't not watch those. Yeah, Clint. I mean, and he just kept going. Pale Rider. I mean, all that stuff. Pale Rider is great. Hang 'em High. Yes. Outlaw Josie Wells. Yeah, you can just sit there and he didn't get typecast. I mean, he played a lot of different roles. I love the Dirty Harry movies. Oh shit! And I remember seeing Dirty Harry at the drive-in. I saw a lot of Eastwood's movies at the drive-in when I was a kid. Coogan's Bluff, yep. Um, yeah, we could just sit here for shit 20 minutes naming Eastwood movies. Yeah, we ran someone off. How about that? They dropped in and went, oh shit, they're talking about Clint Eastwood. I'm out. Yeah, I don't get that, Gary. Now, I will say I did enjoy what was it? What was it called? Red, that had all those old action stars in it. Because the way they handled the movie, I thought they did it well. I actually watched both of them. Oh, Eastwood, yeah, he's way the hell up there, way up there. But I think that's why I stopped with Gran Torino because Gran Torino is plausible for a guy that age to be. I mean, the role was great. It's not like he was out fist fighting everyone, but he wasn't scared of everyone. I know guys like that. So I found Gran Torino quite plausible. I enjoyed the movie a lot. And in that one, the hero didn't ride away. If you haven't seen it, don't. I just spoiled it. Oh well. It's just the three of us. I've heard rumors, but I don't know. I heard that they had tied him to it, but I don't know for sure. But at his age, I wouldn't think he would actually really be riding. But he may. I know some pretty old dudes that ride horses. But I think when they, like I said, in Gran Torino, I thought that character was plausible. But I think when they take, like you said, some 80-year-old action guy is not going to kick some 20-something-year-old's ass. And these days, they don't really fight anyways. They just shoot each other. All right, we got another person in here. See how long it takes before they back out going, oh, they're just talking about movies. I enjoy this. I like the way whenever we do these, the conversation just goes wherever it goes. And whatever happens, happens. And I think with it changing like that, it keeps it interesting. That we just flow along. Now we got 4. Will they stay? Will they say something? That'd be interesting. Yep, ran one off already. Trying to think of some. Oh, they need to stop letting. Hey, Keith, what's up, buddy? You still got 52 minutes, so you're good. We're just talking about movies right now. Shit. Train of thought. Yeah, you would think with all the computers and shit that they could get that green screen stuff right. I just find it weird when people when people think my green screen's real. I don't think it looks real at all. Any of them. But it does look better than just the wall. Oh, they need to stop letting Rob Zombie ruin movies. They said that his latest one is a total flop. I'm not surprised. I've never seen a movie he did that I liked. I don't understand how people keep giving him funding. Oh shit. I can do that, Brandy. I drive all the time without looking. Not really. I do look, but I have to watch your mouth when I talk to you in real life. Yeah, the Munsters. They said it was a total flop that he ruined it. I've said all along with Rob Zombie, how do you take a successful movie slash TV show, whatever you're redoing, and ruin it? All you got to do is stick really close to the formula, do minimal changes, but for whatever reason, he goes in there with his vision and screws it all up. I mean, it's kind of hard to bring the monsters into the modern day. I think it could be done with the right director. I'm sure. I just said his name last night when we were watching one of his movies. Um, I'm sure there are a few directors that could do it. Well, that sucks. The hell is that dude's name that I'm trying to think of? Tim Burton. Tim Burton could probably, because that's his specialty. So he could probably redo the Munsters or the Addams Family and do it correctly. But Rob Zombie needs to just stop. I mean, he's not even a decent rock star. I like a few of his songs. His younger brother is a lead singer of a band called Powerman 5000. He's better than Rob. Yeah, Tim's the shit, man. And I know he catches some shit from certain people, but I've enjoyed the majority of his movies. His take on it. Hey. Well, he's got to put his wife in. I think I heard that. I don't bother watching Rob Zombie movies at all. I'm never if I see Rob Zombie's movie name attached to a movie, I don't watch it. I gave him chances in the beginning and it was just horrible. Just garbage. I I think he was driven. I think he has his heart in the right place, Keith, but I don't think he has what it takes. He doesn't have the vision to get it or whatever it takes to get it. If he's got the right idea in his head, I don't think he's getting it onto camera, if that makes sense. Um, I mean, Tim casts his wife in all of his movies, but she does them well. I really liked her as the queen in um, the remake Through the Looking Glass. See, I didn't even like The Devil's Rejects. I think that may have been the last movie I watched from him. Maybe. Why does this shit keep popping up telling me breaking news? Oh, ooh, a man charged in parade killings removes his shirt before sentencing. That's breaking news. Go America. Woohoo! Looking for something to talk about, anything to take our minds off of Biden. Woohoo! Man takes off his shirt. Awesome. Uh, I got lost. I don't know what the hell I was thinking about. I mean, I know I was dumping on Rob Zombie. Which I don't want to do. I don't want to just hear, hey. Well, yeah. Who wouldn't want to watch that? I'm not even a boob guy, but I'd watch. That's just silly not to. I know that name, but I don't know. Well, let's Google it, shall we? Well, her name sure didn't pop up right away in my search. Oh, is that a dude? I didn't know who it was. Oh, wait. Yeah, Diamond Dallas Page. What is up, Chris? Appreciate you dropping by, man. We've been talking about movies. Uh, Dude, I don't know. I just see that he's a wrestler. I don't see anything about movies. Oh, wait. Uh, we've been talking about movies and aging action stars. How come they still cast them in roles where they kick people's asses? horror movies, all the movies that Rob Zombie's ruining, uh, shit like that. So feel free to throw whatever out. We've discussed books being better than movies, history. Uh, we're saying hey to everybody. Don't forget to say hey to Keith. I know he didn't say hey to you, but you said hey to everybody else. There's not a big group of us here. Let's not forget our manners. Namaste. Oh, um, my favorite war film. That's a really close tie. I love Platoon. I love um shit. Apocalypse Now. I did not like Saving Private Ryan. I love Tom Hanks, but I did not like Saving Private Ryan. Um Platoon, uh was it Hamburger Hill? Is that what it's called? And I just saw the other day, there's a Clint Eastwood one. We were talking about Clint Eastwood earlier, where he plays a Marine, has to take over this reconnaissance platoon that sucks. Um, oh yeah, The Dirty Dozen. I definitely remember that. Kelly's Heroes, I was okay with. Oh shit, I am trying to think of the other one I like. Oh, Full Metal Jacket. Love Full Metal Jacket. Um, yeah, Platoon, Full Metal Jacket. What the hell is the name of that Eastwood movie? That's going to bug me. I've already had Google one thing. Heartbreak Ridge. That one's kind of silly and unrealistic, but they showed us that week 0 of basic training. I loved it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not the right gender. Well, I know it's not the right gender for me. Uh, I'm totally against all that shit, anyways. But yeah, I sure wouldn't shave mine, and I don't want somebody else to get theirs shaved. Where? Oh shit! I don't know if you heard me say. I literally said the movie. um. Oh, somebody brought this up about bands the other day. I think they could do this with movies. If they're going to keep remaking movies, instead of putting the old action stars in it, get someone to replace them. Oh, I don't play that gender neutral shit. Sorry. I'll respect you and call you whatever you want me to call you, but I'm not. I'm a dude. As long as I have a gear shift, I am a dude. Period. Even if I pop myself a set of tits on, I'm a dude. I'm sure the YouTube AI will love transcribing this, going, oh my God, this took a hard left quickly. They went from talking to movies about, oh, I know, Brandy. I know, I was not, I was just going along with the conversation. No, usually if somebody says something like that, and I take it for realsies because there's a chick who started following. She's one of the weird. When you hear that Austin, Texas is weird, it's not the cool weird that it was in the '80s, somewhat in the '90s. It's I'm not didn't monetize it anyways. It's fucking weird now, not cool weird, fucking weird. Um, but she became friends with me when I was a comedian on my professional page. And then when I closed down that page, I said, if anybody that wanted to still be friends, message me and we'll still be friends. So I had a handful of people transfer over to my real page. But she's one of those fucking weird Austin people that goes on these tangents if you say anything. I had a person yesterday say something about buzzards being gross, and she went off about why buzzards were not gross there. And it says, quit changing colors, damn it. I don't know if y'all see that, but I see it and it bugs the shit out of me. I was like, I'm okay with this green not being funny, but when I go downstairs, yes, I don't consider that funny. Yes. Well, if you stayed on the Amtrak, you're probably okay. But if you got out and wandered around, you see that Austin's not as cool as it. Well, I mean, you wouldn't have a point of reference, but I do growing up here. Austin is not as cool as it used to be. Even when I was doing stand up, because I wouldn't go get high with most of the other comedians, I wasn't part of the in group. Something's wrong with me. So they didn't like to hang out with me. Didn't mind having me on their shows, but, and I didn't get a lot of shows because I wouldn't get high with them. And I'm not going to get high because I don't get high. You made it back to, that's good. Consider that a win. If you made it back in one piece. My son lives in a burb of Austin, and it's even getting bad there. I used to perform at a club on 6th Street. Has I'm not sure how to respond to that. Yes, but I agree. But um, I used to perform in this club on 6th Street. 6th Street's a very dangerous place to be. Even though it's super popular, very dangerous place to be. I perform at this club because it was literally just off the interstate. I pulled off the interstate, turned into a parking lot, walked out of the parking lot, into the club, did the show, walked back to my car, and I was headed back home. That's the only reason I performed in that club. I didn't like 6th Street at all. I don't like 6th Street. It was cool when I was a teenager when it wasn't so bad, in my early 20s, but now it's not a place I want to hang out, especially on the weekends. Message retracted, but I already saw the uppercase S. The nerve of you. I'm surprised I didn't block it. That's weird. My halfway piss waited until we're almost done with the show. So I'm going to hold it all the way to the end of the show. It's what I do for y'all. And I'll add a little more water to make it worse. Great. A fourth person dropped in just time to hear me say something about taking a piss. Oh, I forgot. We also talked about t-shirts. We talked about a bunch of shit. It's been a good conversation. Why is Bob dropping and saying yellow? What did I miss? I missed something way back there. uh, that's why Amazon didn't pick up. Oh, okay. Um, on mine, well, if Ted Turner hadn't already taken it, I would have. That's all I got to say on that. I heard that he had that put on his headstone, or I'm through talking now, something like that. Um, I'm not gonna have a headstone. It'll be a little plate on my urn. Uh, well, this sucks. Maybe that. Hmm. I haven't really thought of that. My last joke killed. Dot 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 me. Oh wait, the wrong way for y'all. My last joke killed. Dot 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 me. Maybe that. I'd have piss off. I'm so. Oh, it took me a second to process what you were saying. Oh, maybe I could get my wife to put, "This is the only way we could shut him up," on a little plate. That'd be a great conversation starter when people came over to visit. And I'd like to think I had something cool. I want to say something cool. I want my last words to be something cool and not. Yeah, somebody find. Oh, look, he was short 37 cents on this payment. Throw his ass out. Fortunately, I'll be home in a coffee can. I'm guessing a coffee can. I hope you don't spend a lot of money or repossessed. Yeah, they come and take your coffin back and just throw you back in the hole. I want to be in a nice plastic coffee can. I can't see spending all that money. Um, when my dad passed, I mean, they had the money set aside, but I couldn't believe what they charged for the casket. That's silly. And then I don't know how they talk people in. Oh, I have 8 outdated drivers according to my um, antivirus. I find that odd because when I search, all my drivers are up to date. They must be trying to get me to buy something. Um, oh yeah, maybe when I was younger, I might have thought that was cool when I was a Kiss fan, but I am totally not a Kiss fan. You know what? I'm thinking about doing a reaction to Paul Stanley and busting him out on all of his lies. This dude is just blatantly telling the biggest garbage lies. And if you go back and watch old interviews, either he was lying then or he's lying now. I'm pretty sure he's lying now, but he goes way out of his way. Not to mention that casket be way overpriced. Oh, Gary, speaking of that, here in Texas, we have more tigers in captivity than the rest of the world has in the wild. There was a dude who had an illegal amount of tigers. Uh, when he knew the gig was almost up, there fixing to come take his tigers from him. Because he couldn't even feed them anymore. They said he stripped naked and just went into one of the tiger enclosures, or let the tigers loose, something like that, and let the tigers eat him. Oh no, if you're going to feed a dead body, don't ask how I know this, but feed a dead body to pigs. There'll be nothing left. Nothing left. They eat everything except shoes. No, throw the naked body in there. Don't ask how I know that. Just take my word for it. So pigs, you throw the body in the pigs, and there will be nothing left. For safety, to be safe, there's extra steps you can do, but it would sound creepy if I told you those. It's mostly breeding. They they breed them here, but yeah, there it's crazy. Specifically here in Texas. Yep, living waste disposal. That is exactly right, Brandy. Very effective, efficient. And the great thing about here in Texas is we have a feral pig problem with wild hogs. There we have it's such a problem that you can hunt that you can shoot them year round. Speaking of that, one of the weirdest things that's ever happened to me, I had done a show by myself. I was coming home. At the time, I had a Mazda S10S. It's the sporty version. Um, I was driving through this little cow town, and I stopped to get a drink to make it the rest of the ride home. And I came out, and these really don't go over really well in country towns. But this dude was looking at me, and all of a sudden he goes, "Hey, you like pork?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "I got a fresh hog. You want him?" He had like a 350-pound hog in the back of his truck. It would not fit in my damn car. I'm not sure if I saw that or if it sounds familiar. Uh, but he was kind of tripping that I wouldn't take this hog. It wouldn't fit my goddamn car. Yes, they do. I prefer pork over beef any day. All of it. But I eat as little meat as I possibly can. Mostly chicken. Last night we had fish. That was good. Um, but yeah, I eat very little meat. Yes. Oh wait, do you mean the actual belly? Pork belly. Bacon, right? Have you seen Black Sheep? No, I have not seen that, but guess what? I just added it to my list of shit to watch. Oh, that looked weird. Picture of me taking a picture of me. I don't look as I look better on this camera than I do that camera. This must be a magic fancy camera. Cool. I like comedy horror. What is it? Scary? I think Scary Movie 3 is my favorite out of the Scary Movie franchise. I like the first two, but I think 3 is my favorite. I wish it would stop doing that. Oh, I know. That would be cool though. Ever since last week when I mentioned the orbs, I haven't seen one ever since I mentioned it. Hey, Mark, what's up, buddy? Check on YouTube, Cow in the car. All right, it better be good. Don't be just jumping on the bandwagon telling me to watch shit that you know I'm not going to like. Mark, I appreciate you being here, buddy. Damn it. What the hell? Stupid phone. No, I did not. Oh, you. Yeah, I was like, for a second, I thought, no, not yet. I'm hoping she'll be there after I do the live stream. I have to go out and check. I'm hoping she'll be there because I left the gate open and put her food in where she will have to go in the gate to get it. Yeah, I really appreciate it, Mark. Uh, I know we give you a lot of shit on the radio show, but that's because we love you, dude. Uh, like you being on the radio show, like you being here. Yes, she's still on the rampage because she runs. As soon as she sees me, she knows where that hole is. So that's why I left the gate open this time where she had and put her food. I had to get her used to the gate to going to the gate. So that's the farthest away from the hole I cut in the fence. Oh no, I already went and talked to those people. They know nothing about cows. They don't want anything to do with her. They told me to do whatever I have to do to get her back. My only concern, which I think she's too big, is we do have a mountain lion in the area. And I guess if he caught her off guard or he's been enjoying the deer. We have a really large deer herd out there. So he's usually content with the deer. No, no, she was just seen this morning at the fence. So, uh, deer, cows are very social. So she's trying to get back to where she belongs. She knows where she lives, and her friend is there. So she's trying to get back there, which is why I left the gate open just enough today for her to get through. Her friend has horns that are too big; she can't get through the hole. So hopefully, what is up, Russ? I appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Um, yes, it's a homing cow, just like a pigeon. It'll come back. Uh, it's. I know it sounds weird, but she keeps trying to come back, but it's kind of tricky with the other one being there, and when she sees us because she's so scared, the other one's already gotten over it. Uh, she doesn't run from me anymore when I go to feed her. She knows I got food. She'll walk right up to me. So she's already gotten over it. But the other one, the problem with the other one is when we got her, she had been abused prior to us getting her. We don't abuse our animals. Um, so whoever had her abused her, so she's really scared. Uh, but no, hopefully she'll be back today when I go out there. And if she is, I might show you a picture of her. Uh, yeah, fun times. I actually caught because I try to do it low stress, as I told y'all before. One of our cows, when I finally caught her, she got so pissed off, she started spinning in the trailer and ripped both of her horns off. That was pretty wild. I'd never seen a cow do shit like that before. The last two that I caught, low stress, tricked them right onto the trailer. The mom, it was a mom and bull. I'm not going to call him a baby, but he was old enough to sell. Um, when I closed the gate, she gave me this low moo. I've never heard them do it like that. She went, "Mm," almost like she was telling me, "You let me get out of this trailer and I'm going to kick your ass." She was so pissed. As soon as she heard me close the door, she kicked the door like, "Damn it. I can't believe I fell for that shit." Oh, that would be pretty wild. I would have tried to get that on video. Oh, I didn't rip her horns off. She did. They got caught in the trailer when she started spinning. I mean, she started doing this insane. All right, Keith, we'll be here for 23 more minutes. Uh, I watched half of it. I got interrupted and I had to stop, Mark. So I have to go back and finish watching it, but I watched half of it. I want to watch the whole thing. I'm trying to support them as much as I can. Like I dropped in on the live stream the other day. So I'm trying to show them support. They seem like a cool couple. We dig the same music, so I'm trying to show them support and drop in as often as I can, and watch their videos and like their videos and that kind of stuff. Uh, hey Keith, that was quick. Um, oh shit, I just told this to somebody the other day. The movie Stripes with Bill Murray, um, that army movie he did. I to this day can quote the entire movie verbatim because when I was a teenager and I get drunk and the bed was spinning, I would lay in bed. It's one of my favorite movies, but I would lay in bed and recite the entire movie from beginning until I passed out. Yeah, Russ, that's how it should be, man. I mean, I've tried to do it with some other people before, but it turns out where I'm just supporting them, saying nice stuff, make sure I mention them stuff. And well, that's not right. And then some people get pissed off once I realize they're phony and I quit supporting them. But uh, I can't get behind phony channels because I don't want any of that tied into me. I mean, even though it has nothing to do with me, I don't want to be associated like you don't want to hang around somebody that's robbing convenience stores because even though you weren't there, hey, they hang out together all the time. Not that exactly that a phony reactor is as bad as someone who robs convenience stores, but um, speaking of robbing convenience stores, I watched a video and there had been a string of robberies at liquor stores, convenience stores. So it was like one of those drive-through booze barn kind of things. The guy's closing up, looks on his camera, and sees this guy sneaking in, starts pulling out a gun. So he steps around the corner and shoots the guy 3 times. Yeah, I can't do that, dude. And so many people. The weird thing about that is it's so common that people will come and sometimes first time seeing my reactions, think I'm faking it because I didn't say what they thought I was saying. Like I had a guy this morning say, "Well, if that's how you genuinely feel, I wouldn't have said it if it's not how I genuinely feel." I don't say shit to piss people off or to make them feel good about themselves. I give my honest reaction opinion. That's it. But anyways, back to that guy. Got shot 3 times. Guy calls police. They finally catch him. And he goes, they said, "You were going to rob him." He goes, "I didn't even get my gun out and he shot me." They're like, "But you were pulling it out." But he shot me before I got out. Like, it's not fair. They finally convicted him. I think it was like 34 counts of armed robbery. I thought it was funny. He kept trying to get himself out of trouble by saying that he shot him before he got his gun out. Speaking of that, uh, here's a little history thing that nobody asked for, but I'm going to share it with you because I can't imagine doing this. There was he became Austin Marshall in the mid late 1800s. He was so fast on the draw so that he could always claim self-defense. He let the other person draw and shoot at him before he fired. "Hey, Jake, what's up, buddy?" Um, and he was asking in an interview, "Why do you do that?" He said, "Because of my reputation. They're so nervous. The first shot most likely won't hit me. I don't think I could stand there and let someone shoot at me first. That's never been a healthy idea in my book. I prefer to shoot you first." Waiting on pizza to get there. It's going good. We've been having quite the conversation. Just a good, steady. I think we started on t-shirts and now we're where we're at right now. Uh, oh, and back to supporting channels. I've tried to do, there's been people that ask about doing, what's that called? We're two different, shit, I can't think of it. Two different channels do it together. Oh, well, that sucks, Mark. That usually happens to Gary, I think. I know it happened Saturday when I did this. Collaborations, that's it. I've had people ask me about doing collaborations, but then they never follow through. Uh, it has to be a right person. I won't do a collaboration with, or the right channel. I wouldn't do a collaboration with anyone fake. Uh, so that's why whenever anybody asks me, "Hey, you want to do this?" I'll go and watch a bunch of enough of theirs so I can see if they're fake or not. And so far, it hasn't panned out. And I think the reason it might not pan out, not just because I see they're doing fake, but they don't want me coming on and saying what I got to say. So, but yeah, maybe one day. Oh yeah, uh, yeah. Gunfights are totally not what we see in the movies, or very rarely what we saw in the movies. Uh, when I was in college, in one of my history papers, I wrote a. Don't forget those. Oh shit! Thank you, Gary. That's how busy I've been, dude. Do I need to make a face or what? Oh, and make sure you don't put that on my picture or where my glasses were at. Do I need to make a face or just like a serious pose, just straight on? I'll try to do it right now. That way I can send it to you while I'm thinking about it. Dude, I'm sorry. I've been crazy busy the last 2 weeks. No, just looking at the camera. All right, I took two. Gary Holloway, reply. Um, uh, They're on the way, Gary. Man, I'm glad you said something. Like I said, this has just been the last 2 weeks have been just crazy, especially this week. Okay, I kinda hey, his artwork's amazing. So whatever he does, I mean, the fact that he offered to do it was dope. I should have done a picture of me back. I used to keep my hair spiked and have green tips on it. When my daughter lived at home, she whenever she would dye her hair, she would do a like a mohawk, whatever color she dyed her hair, she'd take the leftover and do my hair. I was in my 30s, 40s. I had to get a I had to get a new badge at work, and the lady who had to take my picture because I had a blue streak down my hair. She goes, "Don't you want to wear a hat or something?" No, just take the damn picture. I don't care if it's blue. Speaking of those old weird attitudes, on my TikTok the other day, somebody made some joke about my earrings, insinuating I might not be the most masculine fellow. Like, that's so 1950s. What the hell? Wore earrings since I was 17. I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. And I sure ain't gonna stop wearing them because I heard somebody say something. uh, man, shit, we're already down to 14 minutes. Uh, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that, Gary, dude. That was really cool. I appreciate that. All right, where we at? Box. I don't have the slightest idea, Mark, so I cannot answer that question. It will have to be Gary or Brandy. Uh, oh, hey, Russ, thanks for stopping by, man. Take care. I've never seen Lock and Key either. I've seen Key and Pill. I like them. Uh, it's been pretty good. I enjoyed the conversation, man. I mean, we still got 12 minutes left, but it's been good. I like when it starts one place and just you never know where it's going to go with this group. That's how I talk in real life. We jump all around. Every now and then somebody saw me go, "How the hell did we get here?" I don't know. Always glad when y'all show up. 'Cause y'all are really cool. We have great conversations. How I reacted to brats. Just a second, I'll tell you. Um, no, I have not. So if you want me to react to the brats, tell me what you want me to react to, and I'll take a picture of it right now, and I'll add it to my list. And as you know, you get priority because you're here. Oh, I know. Oh shit, they got there that quick. Awesome. I didn't send the biggest ones, but I did send a bigger one because at my job, not my the other job that I do now, people will send us shit and it's so pixeled. Make this look pretty. Okay. Oh no, I'm almost zombified. That makes it easy. Well, he's got to make up that. I wouldn't mind the age spots being gone. I'll be green. Who knows? I don't know what he's doing. Yeah. I haven't worn makeup since the 80s. Yeah. Maybe the 90s. I might have done it on a Halloween. I used to wear eyeliner all the time. All the time. Even when I went on stage. It was weird because I fought it tooth and nail not wanting to wear it on stage. Spiderweb. All right. Let me get that in. I'm going to enter it. All right. All right, man. It's right. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. See? Oh, that was the song we did? Hey, Keith, pick another song. I can't react to that one. You can call it guy liner. I didn't care. And I used the cheapest shit I could get from Walmart. I didn't like high dollar eyeliner. The first person put it on me used high dollar shit, and that ran. So I used to buy the cheap shit. Looks like a pencil. Heat it up with your lighter. Burn it onto your eyes. Absolutely. Yeah, Keith, pick a different song. 4 minutes behind in the chat. Damn. Wow, that's pretty sketchy. So if I'm 4 minutes behind on Keith, hopefully he'll get it in time to change that song. Because I can't really react to a song I've already heard. Okay. Brett. That better be a real song. Doudatte. Oh, damn it. What the hell? I cannot stand autocorrect. It changed that word into spud. Doudatte. You know what, guys? Since both of you are here, I like both of you and appreciate you being here. I will make that a double shot. How about that? I will do both of those in the same video. How's that? That way you can both be disappointed at me at the same time. I'm only saying that because I upset some Bandmade fans today. Well, yesterday, but I just read it today. But yeah, I'll make that a double shot and I will get that out for y'all because I appreciate y'all being here. Everybody that listens to the radio show and comes to my live streams gets top priority. Because I really, truly appreciate y'all coming here and spending time with me. That's weird that my shit's trailing. Oh, but then again, school just got out here, so it may be my internet that's lagging. Oh, and here's something. Here's what I'm going to do. I have one of these. I'd actually sent it to my friend in Germany, but German Customs sent it back. They said I didn't scribe it good enough. Coming up next week, somewhere in a video that most of you don't normally watch, it will not be something you suggested. I'll tell you how to get it. Says I can't send it to Germany, I'll send it to one of y'all. So make sure you watch my videos. I'm not going to tell you where it's at, but I will tell you it will not be in any of your suggestions. And then the first person to do what I say on the screen, it won't be anything bad, can get it. No charge. I'll just change the address on the box and send it out. As if you want. I know it's not a shirt. I've been giving away shirts, but I like these. Keeps your drink cold or You're hot, hot. So just make sure you keep a lookout for that. Those of you that have won shit from me before, you know how simple it is. I don't do anything weird. Do 300 push-ups and then tell me that you want the cup or whatever. I don't do any shit like that. It'll be super simple. But just remember, it will not be on something y'all suggested or watched all the time. So I'm pretty sure one of you two will get it. Because I know y'all watch the whole videos. I'm not saying none of y'all, the other ones don't. I'm not saying that. Just, you know, it's weird. Sometimes I put bloopers at the end of videos. That's how I know that nobody watches all the way to the, or not many people. Because I put some really, sometimes some out there bloopers and nobody's ever mentioned them. I think maybe once. It's very rare that somebody mentions them. Because sometimes I flub the beginning really hard and there'll be a montage of cuss words, which you're not supposed to cuss in the beginning of a video. I think they said they want you to wait like a minute, minute and a half in before you cussed. But every now and then I'll attach those on at the very end of the video. So once I say peace, the bloopers will start. I haven't done that in a while, but then again, I haven't really messed up too bad. Well, there was one time it took me like 5 takes to get the intro going, which I'm trying to narrow down my intro because they've told me that that's too long. I need to do shorter intros. That means I'm this week. I don't remember if I did Japanese intros. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I can't remember. But I'm trying to back down to do what they've told me to do to see if that actually helps or not. And see, y'all know the secret to win. People that don't come here don't know. And I'm losing people quick. It's got to be the connection. Well, we only got like 2 minutes left. They seem to be a little bit nicer to me right now. Some of my shorts are doing fairly well, and my videos are doing okay. Oh, you didn't watch that, Mark? I thought you had watched it. You will probably be okay. But some people weren't so okay with what I said. I must be tired or mad, or I need to listen to it several times until I like it and then do a reaction. That's not how reactions work. Not my reactions, anyways. I know a lot of people that do practice theirs. They pre-watch theirs and script what they're going to say and how they're going to. I'm not that guy. If you ever see a song make me go, you know that shit was dope. Oh, you do? You're one of the few people that ever say that, Brandy. They want your intro is supposed to be like, I want to say like 20 or 30 seconds, and then you're supposed to be into the song. Unless you do a preview, like a little bit, like a little trailer, and then you do your intro, and then you do the video. That's one of the suggestions they made, or just trim all the fat off and just get into that shit. So that's what I'm trying, or I'm going to try. I thought I did it this week, but maybe not. I've been crazy busy, so I don't know. All right, we got 1 minute left. As always, I appreciate all of you being here. Yeah, I'm not trying to be that guy because it just seems so phony. Even if it's genuine, it seems phony to me. But I appreciate y'all coming here, spending time with me. Great conversation. I truly do appreciate y'all. I hope you have a great day. Make someone smile if you get the chance. Those of you that are in England, have a great evening. I can't remember who else is here. But wherever you're at, I wish you all the best. Be safe because we are living in some crazy ass times, and I will see y'all next week. Peace.